The Ionia Super S12 Water Ionizer is the strongest water ionizer on the planet. It has 12 huge medical grade platinum coated plates with a very unique water cell design. For drinking water, you're assured of the highest performance in terms of pH, hydrogen antioxidant levels, and superior filtration. On the left side of the machine, the power and ionization doubles up to allow you to create the strongest super high alkaline and super low pH acidic waters for cleaning, degreasing, and killing germs on contact without harsh chemicals. This water comes out of its own spout on the left. The saline port can be used during the pouring of this super sanitizing water, or you can opt not to fill it with saline solution. Either way, the filters are bypassed when using the left side of the machine, since you won't be drinking this super strong water. This filter conservation feature is a great savings of the life of your filter. Now I'm going to demonstrate this starting with taking the items at the top of the box, because I'm going to turn this box entirely over upside down. That will allow me to pull the box up and off of the machine entirely. All these things that come with the water ionizer are important to save, even if you don't use them right away. You might need them someday. Also, if you remove plugs and things like that, make sure to save them. And also save this bag that you're going to remove from the machine. And of course, save that foam-fitted hoop if you ever have to ship the machine. I even suggest that you save this blue tape that's restickable, because if you do have to ship the machine, you have to tape that right side of the filter door shut, or else it can jiggle free during shipping and cause a little trouble. I'm going to open the filter door and show you that there's two filters, filter number 1 on the left and number 2 on the right. I'm going to actually change those out and keep the unused filters for when I resell this machine. But there's also a filter, or the saline port right here, and you can fill it with your own homemade saline solution. That's if you want to. You don't have to. It's really just up to you. Oops, a lot of pressure just came out when I removed that filter, and that I should have just opened up the flow control knob top right before taking that filter out, just to keep it from doing that. But I mean, it's no big deal one way or the other. I'm switching these filters out because I will be reselling this machine. This is a brand new machine, and I'm just demonstrating it and then going to sell it at a reduced price as a demo model. So now I'm going to, and also I'm demonstrating how to take the filters out and put them back in. It's pretty simple. Okay, and so now I'm just putting the filter door back on. You just have to make sure that saline port is in. There's grooves at the bottom. You can just slide it in, and then just push it on. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is demonstrate taking plugs out and putting the hoses in and things like that. The white plug on the right is a little tricky. Make sure you pull in while you pull out. Then putting the white hose in that spot is pretty simple. You just get in a position where you're comfortable to push in while securing the fitting so it doesn't wiggle the machine all over the place. Then taking the other plug, is the red plug, off is super simple, and you just I'm going to twist that gray hose on that spot. Whenever I'm putting the machine on its front or back or side like this, I always put a folded up towel there as a cushion just to make it easier and not scratch the machine or anything like that. Now that I've got the machine standing back up again, I'm going to install the spout. It's pretty simple. You just hold on to the fitting so the machine stays steady and push pretty hard while you're turning because for some reason the spout wants you to do that. So when I'm done putting that spout on, I'm going to plug it in and then turn it on. Now, when it turns on, it's going to have a screen light up and give you a message, and then it'll go into sleep mode. And it will come out of sleep mode when you turn the water flow on by pushing down the water flow control lever. And then whatever the last level was that you had it on, it will go right into that mode. So I'm pouring a sample of this and I'm going to just show you the ORP of it, just to show that it is ionizing extremely well at level 1. Most machines don't give this high antioxidants at level 1. It went right up into the negative 100s. Now on level 2, it's going to go right up into the negative 400s. And on level 3, it goes up into the negative 700s, which is really fantastic. I'm going to show you all of the testing because I've done other testing. You can look at the other videos I've done for that, and this always does super well. Here's pouring some acidic water. There's 2 levels of acidic water, but I usually will get my acidic water out of the bottom hose when I'm pouring the alkaline. I also just demonstrated the filtered water too. Now, while it's in sleep mode, I'm going to show you some programming techniques. And you'll need to look at the product page or the user manual and follow along with what I'm doing. You can just skip this part of the video otherwise because programming the machine is pretty simple. You really don't need this demonstration, but I'm just doing it anyway. And you really should be hands-on doing it yourself with the machine while watching this anyway. Okay, so I'll just stop talking while I'm doing the rest of this demonstration. The next thing I'm going to do is, in a minute, I'm going to show you the programming of the, or not programming, but demonstrate pouring out of the left side of the machine, which is your strong ionized water. And normally I would use the saline port, well, not necessarily myself, but people normally often use that saline port. I don't particularly because it gets strong enough alkaline and acidic without even using that saline port. Although if you want that extra, you know, boost of killing germs or whatever, that saline port is an excellent advantage for you. Okay, just wait a few seconds and I'm going to start demonstrating that left side of the machine. To start the process of using the left side of the machine, you need to pull up the left spout to where it's horizontal, and then put a pitcher under there, or turn your machine or something so that that water is going to be collected. And I'm just putting the pitcher there now. Okay, so now I'm going to turn on that water flow and then immediately push the left side upper button, and it's going to go into a special cleaning, and I'll let it do it. Every time the machine wants to go into a special cleaning like this, it has a reason. That saline needs to be washed out of the water cell, and so I respect that. You can skip it also if you just cleaned it. You could always just push that strong alkaline button twice and it skips that cleaning altogether. Okay, so now I'm just going to turn off the water flow for a second because I'm going to empty this water. This is not what I'm really wanting to collect here. All right, now the next time I turn it on, I'm just going to skip that cleaning cycle. So I pushed it twice, and now it's doing the strong alkaline. And when it's coming out strong alkaline out of the spout on the left, it's also coming strong acidic on the hose on the right. So I didn't really bother to push the strong acidic, but you can if you want to. But this water is going to be super strong, stronger than anything else. And you would test this with your pH test kit. And I have tested it and shown you that it's really super strong in other videos. So that's all I'm going to do on that one. Actually, just the one last thing I wanted to say is push the water flow down again with an empty pitcher, and push that strong alkaline button on the left again one more time after you're done pouring that water, if you use saline solution in your machine. That will clean out go into that automatic cleaning cycle, and that will clean out the water cell after using it with saline. And saline is very caustic, and the medical grade platinum on those plates are at risk if you leave the saline in the port. So that's my final word on this video. And I suggest that you go to the product page and just read that because it's got a lot more information about this fantastic machine. And you can see the link to the product page right below this video.